Episode 4.
Episode 4.
Bill
Quattro.
Here.
Live from Rhett's black truck.
Wow, why do you have to bring race into it?
Yeah, well, honestly, because I care a lot about the color of who you are, because
Good
color,
man.
color doesn't matter.
The first
I don't
podcast
see
from
color.
inside a truck ever.
Whoa, man. Shit.
Yeah,
okay, he's white.
there's a man. He's a jogger.
Okay, quick. Let's just. Okay.
Who all's here?
What?
Who all's here?
Oh, that. Okay, yeah, sure.
All right, I'm Ryan. You know me. I host it. These guys are my slaves.
Oh, God.
And you are?
I'm Lil Smish, a.k.a. Nick.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good.
I'm here, Brady.
You forgot to say fuck you.
Yeah,
Fuck
off.
you. Yeah, fuck you.
Fuck you, Brady. I'm Luke Welch, Young Pasta, a.k.a.
And we have a new special guest straight from Greenwood. 180 pounds, 5'6", out of the blue corner.
Turntable Rhett!
What's up, what's up? I'm from the place where there's no lights because we can't afford them. Nemo hose for you.
Okay, so back on the subject of race. Should you be scared of white people or not? Because sometimes... No, so, okay. Today we were driving, and that car next to us near Intune, it was like there were white people in it, and Ryan was telling Nick to fuck with them. So, is it a good idea or not? Because you could get the white people who are just like, oh, those idiot kids. Or you could get the white people who are going to bust out a shotgun and they do meth.
Yeah.
So,
Woo!
so
Shoot 'em!
I don't know. You can't really generalize white people either.
Can't really
You guys are all
generalize.
racist.
Me being a
Anybody.
white person, I've never personally killed a black guy before in my life. I don't know if that's trending now for white people or...
Are you a cop?
I'm not. Maybe
There
I
you
should
go.
be... I guess it's a
It's
cop
like-
thing.
You're safe.
It's like the same thing applies with Arabs. Like, you don't know what they're capable of doing.
We know
They're nice
we know
people.
full well
They're
what they're
nice
capable
people. Yeah,
of.
they're nice people. But you don't know what their background was. You don't know what they might do to you. So just be nice.
I agree.
You
Just
with
don't
be
know
nice.
who I
This is-
am. You don't know where I'm from.
Don't be a
Let's
fuckboy.
make the world a better place.
So
man.
should only black people be scared of whites? Like, everybody's scared of Muslims.
That's true. That's true.
Even Muslims.
Even, yeah, even Muslims are scared of Muslims.
Yeah, you seen that movie like Lone Survivor? The one where they help the Muslims help the other guy from the other Muslims?
Yeah, because there was good Muslims and then the bad Muslims.
Oh, with Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch?
Muslims are like the Force.
Yeah, pretty much.
There's good ones.
Alpha team. Or
You
anonymous.
can say that for every race. There's white good ones and white bad ones.
Who's Darth Vader for white people?
So Osama bin Laden's like the
Hitler.
emperor.
No, Hitler, because Darth Vader was good in the end.
Yeah.
He turned bad and then he was good. Wait, no, you're right. Hitler.
Hitler.
That cat just did
Yeah,
a
that's
kick-ass
what I was
ninja move
watching
over
that.
there.
Really?
Damn. So, yeah, anyway.
Who is the
It's a
Darth
skinny
Vader for white people?
What do you mean, like,
Rush Limbaugh.
the leader? The evil leader who's actually good?
Yes.
Actually, Palpatine. I should put it that way. Palpatine for white people.
Palpatine, okay.
I think
Bill
we just have-
O'Reilly.
Bill O'Reilly is a very good contender.
Scott Stapp.
No.
Scott
Oh,
Stapp.
because he's just a drug addict now, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't think he's ever not been. But we don't know that. We can't judge him. Cause he's
One
black.
Direction.
No.
They're
Just kidding.
inherently evil.
They're like that band in Most Likely Cantina. That's what they are.
Same exact song? Yeah, sure. Let's write another one that sounds exactly the same as all of our others.
Oh!
Or Mumford and Son.
Are
No
we-
offense, but...
Sumford and Munns.
Are we still on race? I just
you
want to
wanna-
say
we
this.
never-
I think Steve Harvey deep down hates white people.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Probably from hosting Family Feud.
Yeah,
Wow.
he hates...
That's a good
I
reason.
hate these crackers. in here.
Like, it's
All the
obviously
same.
going to be
Stupid shit.
that one.
Oh, I see. Naked Grandma!
It's an easy game.
Next grandma.
Body part that starts with T. Titties.
Toes?
Teeth?
Tongue.
I think he really lost it on the cupine one. Like,
Pork.
really,
Cupine.
name something that goes with the word pork.
Cupine.
I really didn't... Okay, if a white guy had said that, they wouldn't have laughed. I really didn't think it was that funny, but
Oh, white guy didn't say it was black guy.
that's what I'm saying. If a
Oh.
white guy had said it, they would have
Oh.
been like, this stupid idiot.
You
But
just said
since
that
a
like
black guy
math
said it,
problem.
they were like, aha! Cupine! He said... Okay.
He said cupine.
But
So
whatever.
we're off to a very racist start in our podcast.
You're just
It's okay,
tuning
we have
in.
Nick here. He's our ambassador to our African American brothers.
That's still
He's our
racist.
scapegoat for
If you're
making racial
black-
slurs.
And you're tuning in for the first time, this may be your last time.
Because there's black people that, trust me, if you think about it, there's black people that hate black people. There's black people that hate me for hanging around with you guys.
No, because you
I mean,
and
they could.
Oreo.
I don't know any. I'm just saying they actually could be.
I think race
There
is
might
a
be.
sensitive
They're not
topic
my
that we
parents,
shouldn't
but there
touch.
could be.
But there could be. I'm not saying.
I'm not touching
They're
that
out
with a
there.
10-foot pole. That's race.
Who?
I don't want to talk about race because everyone gets mad about everything.
Mhm.
Which actually brings me into this. There's this thing going around this fucking last year where everyone wants to get offended by anything and everything fucking possible.
The
That's a good
feminist
point.
girls on Twitter, oh god, I think they're just mad because they don't
Just
get
gets better.
fucked.
Dude, people are getting brainwashed by social media, especially
They
like
are.
like kids in high school nowadays. They see, okay, you could literally post a picture of a school bus or a lawn chair and put a caption in it, and people would be like, "Oh my God, that is so me! I am that lawn chair." Like people
Oh my
think
God.
anything they see, they think it is relevant to them. Whether it's any like a fucking pineapple, they're like, "Oh my God, that is so me," and they retweet it and tag all their
I'm
friends.
offended because I'm Hawaiian.
If you're offended by the Redskins name, you're a fucking idiot.
Okay, I have a cousin who got a doctorate from SMU in archaeology, and she works with like the chiefs of surviving like nations and tribes, and they love the Chiefs. They are Chiefs fans. They'll actually fuck with people who like go talk to them. They'll be like, "Yeah, do you like football?" And the white person will be like, "Oh yeah," and they'll act all offended by the Redskins, and then they'll just be like, "I'm just kidding, we're huge Redskins fans." Like,
Yeah, dude, I always see, like, everywhere. Like, any type of comment made, I'm trying to think of one right now. Like,
Facebook. You just go on any Facebook
Yeah.
picture or article.
on Facebook picture, there's always two sides of things. Like, actually, a video I was seeing yesterday, it was a cat, like, you know the cat that was speaking, like, it was scared, so it was meowing, where it was like, no. But people, there was two types of comments. Oh my God, that's so fucking funny. And there's the, wow, he's so scared, animal abuse.
Call the ASPCA.
Now see, Ryan, not many people may know that video, so would you like to show it?
No.
No.
How do we
No.
show it?
I don't know.
I think,
This is a
I think most
visual
people
I
They
just
can
hold
hear
my
it-
phone up to the
they can hear it
computer.
through audio.
Look at the webcam
Look
here.
at it.
No, that video, it's been around for a little while, so I think most everyone knows the,
The-
Long Johnson.
There's this one girl at my school, this one specific girl who's like a feminist and really fucking ugly. But she's like a feminist and like everything she'll relate back to feminism, and like that's all she tweets about because she's so offended by everything.
Well, the only reason she cares is because it's popular right now. You know that for damn sure.
Yeah.
People,
Like, if feminism wasn't trending, no one would care about it. Like, that's the only, like, fuck.
See,
So your problem with feminism is that it's not trying to go. Feminism is supposed to be like the females and the males are equal. The feminists want it to be females ruling all and like men in slavery.
And they
Yeah.
believe that females, like, well, I don't know what they believe, but from what I gather, they feel like they believe every spot of power should be held by a woman, and if it's held by a man, that's
It's evil.
inherently evil because a man has it.
yeah.
And that's just stupid. Maybe they do the job better. Maybe they're more qualified.
Yeah.
People on social media have gone so fucking stupid. I can't tell if they're trolling or not.
That's
Half the
another
time.
that's another
That's
thing.
true.
Fucking trolls are the worst.
Dude, they're the best. They keep the internet entertaining.
You just
Some
can't tell
are.
anymore
I'm a
though.
troll.
But when everyone's a troll, then it's annoying.
But if everyone were a troll and admitted it, no one would get offended.
I don't think everyone's
That's
a troll.
like
I
if
think
everyone-
everyone just likes to get offended because they like to play victim.
That's like if everyone has AIDS, no one has AIDS.
What? Yeah, exactly. Like, speaking of fucking trolls, that asshole who DDoSed Xbox Live and PSN
And Steam.
and Steam
Damn.
on Christmas Day. What, Jay?
Christmas Day.
No holiday.
And he's like
Freshman.
he's flip flopping on why he did it. At first, he said he was doing it just for the lulz and like to make all the little kid gamers mad on Christmas because their stuff wouldn't work. And then he tried to be like vigilante, like I'm exposing all the evil in the world by doing this.
Don't say his name. We don't want to give him recognition, by the
Listen.
way. No, do not say his name.
All right,
Fuck.
Wasn't
That's
it
all-
Kim Jong-un? Just
I think so.
kidding.
But yeah, and then he
he's
said,
still playing Destiny.
Dude, I have a theory on the internet, okay?
"Oh God."
I think one day, like in the future, people are gonna be like, "Wow, you could actually used to like be able to do that on the internet," because right now, it's like the Wild West. Like when
Yeah.
it started out, it was just like simple pirating and like simple illegal downloads. But now there are like wars being waged between like Anonymous and like the Lizard Group or whatever, and they're like fucking with countries like complete like webs, you know. And so I think they're gonna start like, and the government's been taking down all these websites because of all this free shit you can get. and it's pretty awesome, honestly. But I think they're gonna start like cracking down the internet.
See,
It's gonna
everyone.
be like the Wild West used to be.
That's another thing. Everyone gets mad. Like, everyone gets mad whenever they take down these torrent sites with like illegal downloads and shit, and like, oh man, I shouldn't have to be paying $1 for every song. Well, yeah, you fucking should, because normally the artist that you fucking buy from works hard, and that's how they make their living. Fucking pay them for the shit that they made, you little bitch.
You're not entitled to
Even
anything.
if they're getting paid from selling like songs online, most of it goes to the record company, and most of it goes to iTunes. Like from
Isn't
actual
it like
sales,
80% or something?
yeah, like artists hardly get any of the sales. Like they make all their money from live music. Like that's why they have to tour so much. Like they probably don't actually even care that much about whether or not it's like free or not.
But like, say what you want about like the pricing or whatever, because I'm sure like the pricing could go down. I mean, I'm sure songs should really be 50 cents, not $1.29. But still, you should fucking pay for the entertainment that you have. Not everything should be free and given to you.
I'm gonna come out here and say I've downloaded a ton of free music. It's so easy. I can either go to iTunes and pay like $15 for an album, or I could just go get it for free.
Yeah, that
It's
being
like,
said, I've got
it's
some
so
illegal
easy.
music too.
LimeWire used to be
Wow,
the biggest thing.
so-
for me.
I will buy a
You just
couple
played-
songs though.
Devil's advocate.
Well, no,
You played Devil's
I mean
advocate.
that, but I also pay for Spotify, and I also have over 500 songs just on my phone.
Yeah,
right
like
now.
music sharing stuff like that is perfectly fine because they have license, and that subscription fee, like all the money you pay, goes like to record companies.
Mhm.
They don't all go to the company.
I hate
so-
records.
Yeah, but like I said, by the time it trickles down to the actual artist, they hardly get any of it.
Most of them, well, it depends on the genre actually. Like rap
Pop
artists, rap artists and pop artists actually get money from all that, and that's how they get fucking rich.
Well,
But
dude-
rock and metal and like indie stuff, they have to make their money from touring.
Pretty much.
Have you ever gone on Spotify and looked at how many downloads a song has?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Metallica's most popular song, probably Wanna Enter Sandman, I remember it having like 15 million downloads. Fucking Katy Perry's Dark Horse had like 500 million downloads. That's
Are
why they make more money.
are those
They're just-
downloads
it's
or
just
plays?
popular.
I think music has
Yeah, either
predominantly
one,
gotten
still.
worse in the past years. Like country is fucking garbage.
Dude, I like George Strait and like older country,
That's
but this shit that's
fine.
bro
But-
country nowadays, Jason
I
Blue Jeans, fucking Daisy Dukes, Dirt Roads, and Fireball Whiskey.
I
Get
went-
the fuck out of here.
I went to Texas Roadhouse the other day, and I don't fucking go to Texas Roadhouse to listen to Taylor Swift 1989 my fucking ear the whole time.
What do you go for?
Well,
I go
think
for some fucking
George
Johnny Cash,
Strait,
fuck you,
bro.
I
get
have
drunk.
another
Hell
theory.
yeah.
I have another theory on music is that it's actually becoming popular to hate the popular stuff, so all the hipster stuff is becoming popular and just fucking annoying.
It
now.
really
It's
is.
the circle.
Like, no offense, but like Rhett likes Mac DeMarco. Everyone fucking
Yeah.
likes Mac DeMarco
That's
now.
true.
Everyone likes him because it's popular to like him because he's unpopular.
He's got that vinyl sound to him.
Yeah, and everyone wants to buy vinyl now.
Mhm.
Everyone wants to be a goddamn hipster.
You can tell if someone's actually into independent music or not because they'll know like a lot about the artist.
Yeah.
Like fucking
Like they've done their research.
Yeah.
They've written a paper on it.
they have their
I
thesis.
used to let him crash in my apartment.
Yeah, they're real hipster if they've had them crash at the apartments.
You're not a real hipster until you've banged. Well, I mean, I don't want to be hipstered in that case then, so never mind.
I do. I banged your mom. What?
I was gonna say a hipster artist, but yeah.
What's another artist that everyone likes just because it's unpopular to like him?
Mumford and Sons.
No,
Any of
Mumford and
those.
Sons has always been pretty cool.
Any of those groups.
Folk rock? No.
Yeah, folk rock.
Mumford and Sons has always just been popular.
I got one on the tip of my head. I just can't. think.
Bon Iver, Temper Trap. What's another one? Shit, I don't know. Y'all have any?
Actually,
The Beatles is like a predominantly
Okay,
thing
who
for
made that
Beatles.
hipsters.
Yes, people are like, oh, I'm so classic rock and I know everything about the development of American music because I like the Beatles.
name one song by the Beatles.
Blue Submarine?
Well, John Lennon was in the Beatles. They did like acid.
So I should do acid.
Wait, that's Paul McCartney.
Everybody likes Childish Gambino. Like, I'm pretty sure like 90% of the reason that white girls like Childish Gambino is because he's different, not for his actual music.
Okay, I will give this the Childish Gambino because the internet was badass. It has like a screenplay with it. It's cool.
He has an opinion on this.
Yeah, I don't like the screenplay.
You don't like it?
He thought it was
Maybe people
pretentious.
could buy it separately, but he was selling the screenplay with like every fucking physical copy. and that was stupid. No one wants your goddamn
You thought it was
Nobody,
pretentious.
yeah,
You're
nobody
forcing
wants
it
to
on
read
us.
it.
Yeah.
Just like
That should've been
U2's
on my
fucking
page.
new album.
Yeah.
What was up
That
with
was
that?
bullshit.
Guinea
I
Free,
deleted
yeah.
that
Fuck
shit. I
that.
was like, fuck you too.
I don't have iTunes Stream. Like, you know how everyone has the cloud, or most people I know keep the cloud on their phone, so like it keeps music. Like you can have music streaming to your phone that's on your iTunes library, but not downloaded on your phone. I
Yeah.
turn that off. I just only play what's on my phone at the moment.
The cloud, I figured out, is a terrible place. You
Yeah.
get YouTube music. No, it's not, because we get celebrity nudes too. It's all good.
Thank you, Anonymous. Dude, I feel like Anonymous is like our last stand against like government oppression when it comes to the internet. Because like they're the ones that leak all those scandals that happens. Like, okay, at the same time, they hack people's like credit cards and they're assholes and they're terrible people. But at the same time, they're our last like glimmering hope of freedom on the internet because they're the ones that like break everything out. And
It's-
they have the power to do whatever they want with the internet.
It's like you're in a zombie apocalypse and your leader keeps you alive, but he also punches you in the fucking face every day.
Basically.
It's like if you'd seen The Walking Dead. It's like that the governor.
Yeah.
Like
pretty
he builds a city, right? Like and keeps you alive,
Yeah.
but he's also doing like weird experiments and killing people.
He's a twat, but he keeps you alive.
Anonymous, if you're listening to this, you're our last hope.
Just don't.
You're our only hope.
Just don't be a dick.
Besides Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp is also our last hope.
Yeah, he is.
Did you see him play with the Black Keys at that like award show like 2 years ago?
No,
It was really cool.
He's in the
Yeah.
Black Keys.
Yeah, he played guitar with the Black Keys.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Johnny
Thank you,
Depp
Johnny
can do
Depp.
anything. He could fucking be an astronaut.
I think there's been like a picture out there that like shows his
Oh, it
diversity
says-
of roles.
I've
They
seen
said I could
that.
become anything, so I did, and then it shows like every role he's ever done.
Isn't he, like,
and there's
really
like
under-
50 pictures.
Is
Yeah.
he really like underpaid and everything too?
No,
I thought someone-
Probably
I
not.
I can't
doubt
remember. I
it.
thought someone saying
He
He
he's
wears like
underpaid.
10 rings on each hand.
he's underrated.
Every
That's what I was thinking.
every
Yeah,
movie
he was
he's
underrated.
in, he's usually the star of it or like the biggest name in it. So
Besides
he
this-
probably gets paid the most.
Besides this new
There's the
one,
most.
Into the Woods, he's
What do
like a supporting role.
Who do you
That's why
think is
no
the
one
most
watched
overpaid?
it.
Overpaid, overrated.
When
Fucking
was,
Kanye West or any of the Kardashians.
He said actor.
Yeah.
Well, still, I mean,
Yeah. No, he's got a point. He's got a point. Yeah. he's
out
definitely
of
got a point.
celebrities, I can't decide which I hate more: the fucking Kardashians or the fucking mindless lemmings that worship them.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like you're paying,
Lemmings.
you're wasting minutes of your life devoting them to someone else's life who literally would shit on you and not care.
I hate Kanye West fans because they're all pretentious fucks. Like they're all the type who are like, I'm supposed to be in New York. That's where I belong.
if you,
What?
okay, here's another thing. If you think Kim Kardashian ass is real, you're a
No,
fucking
it's
idiot.
collagen. Yeah.
You're
And
you
you-
slap
Dude,
that
but
thing
she
in your
broke
hand.
the internet.
She
She
didn't
didn't.
break shit.
Anonymous broke the internet.
Yeah,
She,
fucking-
okay, she was trending on Twitter for like a week. Yeah,
Those
There
weren't
you go,
even that
PM.
good. It was all photoshopped. It was all photoshopped.
She's got one.
what's her daughter gonna think?
Her daughter's probably gonna be just like.
My mom's a porn star.
I can't wait to see all these celebrities' kids in 20 years.
Yeah,
Like,
look
I
at Will
cannot
Smith's
wait.
kids.
There were a
Look how
couple
that
kids
turned
who
out.
turned out
Jaden
good.
Smith is a fucking. He's crazy. I already
Jaden's-
like wants to cut off his penis or something.
What? He wants cut it
What?
off?
Yeah, no, he's
Wait,
gonna
back.
cut it off.
Oh,
His dick
Or
is
something.
like a lizard. Like it just grows back.
Maybe
It's like
I
a
don't know.
lizard's
Maybe
thumb.
that wasn't a very good source.
It is the lizard man.
Look it up on your own time.
I am the lizard man. Well,
There's
so
some celebrities who do have like decent kids, like Tom
Dude,
Hanks kids.
you have a
Yeah.
huge saliva string that just went all over your chin but stayed together somehow.
That's nasty.
Tom
That's
Hanks kids are
nasty.
pretty
That's
cool.
nasty.
so have you ever booted up like a pirated copy of Oregon Trail and destroyed your country's internet?
Kim Jong Un has.
Does he have diabetes?
What?
Dude, I think he has everything.
Yes.
Like that dude, I bet you that dude has 3 more years with us and then he's dead.
Luke, you mentioned that.
We don't
like,
even
in
have
the
to like send.
Yeah,
like,
not even with us. We don't
anybody
even.
feel him.
I haven't seen him ever.
Luke, you mentioned in the last podcast about how he looks much older than
He
what
looks-
he really looks like. How old really is he?
He's
didn't
in his 50s.
He's
I think.
55.
He looks like really
55, yeah.
55. Okay. I guess he looks like a 35-year-old almost.
He looks like he's eating too much cake.
He does. He really
Dude,
does.
he's gonna know that you said that.
He needs
I
to
don't
be-
think we should.
You're fucked, dude.
I don't think anyone should waste too much
cancel your
time
movie.
talking about Kim Jong Un because North Korea is such a joke.
Oh, they are such a joke.
We think they're a threat. They're
Like
not
on a
threat.
global scale, they're a little kid who like threatens to tell on you to their mom if you don't give them candy. And so all we give them money and like give them candy, and then they shut up for a little while, and they start bitching again. Oh, we're gonna blow the world up, dude. You can't even fucking test a nuke without fucking it up.
You can't even keep your own servers online.
From playing Oregon Trail.
They got,
like, dude, I did that in 3rd grade.
No, the interview's still in theaters.
They got the interview out of theaters.
It's still in a few
You
theaters.
can see it online. I don't know any theaters,
They have
big theaters that play it.
They have like selected theaters that do it, not the.
Dude, I saw some on Twitter that pissed me the fuck off. They had to describe America in 5 words, and one person put, "We used to be great." That's like, it's fucking America. Fuck you. Or...
You know what we should do right now?
But that's
Go
true.
around and each of us describe America in our own 5 words.
All right, you go first. Then I gotta think.
All right, swaggets, trends, social media, trying to act tough.
That's a lot of
That's
words.
a lot of words.
Wait, do we mean like a phrase built out of 5 words or 5 iconic
I got
words?
some pretty good ones right now.
I feel like
I can't think of a phrase or
I
iconic
got a
words.
ton.
I mean, shit.
Like right now.
I would say both. Whatever you
I'm
like
on
to do.
fire right now. Okay.
You're on fire. Okay, Nick, let's hear it.
Okay. There's a lot of fakeness in America right now. I mean, like, when it comes to the
More than
politics,
5 words.
When it comes, okay, I'm sorry, but I have a lot to say on this topic. When it comes to the politics, there is a ton of shit that's going wrong right now, and I'm not going to discuss it, but yeah,
Discuss
that's
it.
mainly
Discuss it. That's what this is for.
That's what the podcast is about.
Okay, you got politicians that go in there and they basically just sugarcoat everything. They'll say, "Hey, we believe in America. We believe all this. We believe all this stuff. Support the troops." And
then they go behind the door and they're like, fuck.
Like when really they don't even really support the troops. They just kind of just whatever. The troops don't really mean anything. But I don't know. It's just shit.
In the end, it's all about money. That's all you need
It's
to know.
really all about money.
Everything in the world, no matter what it is, politics, music, movies, anything, it's all about money.
Money and vagina. Back to feminism, technically women do rule the world because everything men do, ultimately, like, to an end, is for sex.
Everything
like,
any
everything you
human
do
does.
throughout the day.
Not really.
Well,
yeah, but like they still don't rule the world.
Indirectly.
Yeah.
Feminism is killing Fuck y'all.
One more time.
Fuck this podcast. I'm out.
he gets out of the car.
All right, Nick, are you ready to?
It kind of makes sense what he's saying because all the money that we give, like just supporting Kim Kardashian, watching her stuff, could be going to something different.
It's all just a big distraction, dude.
Yeah.
To make us not give a shit about what's actually going on. When really all that's going on is big corporations are paying the government to make certain legislation, which really isn't that bad. But it's kind of, basically.
Special interest groups.
That's as far as the corruption goes, which isn't too bad if you think about it. Like, it could be worse, but still, like, that sucks. Like, that's not real freedom.
It's not like Manchurian Candidate shit.
Yeah.
It's about the level, in the 20s or whatever. It's like the Tweedle guy, the fucking. I gotta look this up real fast. He was like,
go for it.
It was like all the big corporations.
Are you talking about Golden Age? The Golden Age? Or
Somewhere-
Gilded Age, I mean.
Gilded Age.
Hey, while you're looking that up, I'm gonna say this. You don't know how Greg Abbott's coming into office?
Really? What?
Who's that?
Greg Abbott, he's gonna be our governor of Texas.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, he's bringing in open carry license.
Yeah,
Texas. That's
that's
crazy.
actually pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
God damn it! I can't.
I just noticed we never talk about anything, like, we talk about fun stuff. It's fun to talk about this, but it's never, like, lighthearted topics. We always talk about, like, North Korea and politics.
Because that's current events, man.
It is.
Nothing's lighthearted. Oh, Rhett, what's your 5 words for America?
Don't like it, get out.
I like that.
Yeah.
Wow,
That-
that's 5 words. Holy
that is
shit!
very, like, unbiased.
We are the
like, that's
greatest
a good way to
country.
put it. Like,
We are the greatest country in the world.
We're the
No,
most.
I don't
People
know.
can't say
No,
that. I think we're the greatest.
Technically, yeah, like, we
We're-
have the most money and guns.
no one's gonna fuck with us. Like, the
Yeah.
people who bitch about how much money we spend on the military each year
there's a
will be the
reason.
first ones to, like, cower whenever a country tries to attack us. But we'll be fine because we have fucking laser cannons that
Did
can
you guys-
shoot spaceships out of
Did you guys know that we have more military power and funding than the next 5 countries combined?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But did you know that we're
America.
like fucking 19th in?
Oh, in education?
In education.
Yeah, we're dumb now.
You want to know my 5 words?
What?
We have lost our way.
That's pretty good too.
Pretty good.
It's the
Yeah,
price
it's
of
pretty good.
college, and trying to get people into college
Because
is very, very expensive.
America used to be about like fucking making it for yourself and doing it big, and you know all these people came over on the Mayflower and did that whole thing for a new life and everything. Now all it is just like money. You just want money.
Mhm.
Which actually that's like what they came over here. No, they came over here for religious
Success.
persecution. They want money, fame, and popularity, which is kind of the same.
Yeah.
But all you see is like on social media, you see these like people that should never even be talked to in real life getting like 100K retweets and everything just because they're them. Nash Greer, if you know who that is.
Oh yeah,
that guy.
Dude, I hate that fucker, but honestly, it's okay because no one's gonna remember him in 5 years.
He should get AIDS and die.
I'd be fun with that.
Well, I mean, he's gay, so
What?
he's gay.
And he's-
Really?
I don't know for sure, but I
Oh,
mean,
I was like, good.
anyone who gets famous because of their little sister and having big fucking lemur eyes is probably gonna be gay.
is handout one word?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I got another one. Don't expect a fucking hand. I fucked it up. I had
Don't
5.
It
expect
almost- you
a
almost got it.
fucking handout.
There
That's
you
all.
go. That's what.
You just messed up your syllables.
syllables.
So, like, dude, okay, the immigrants that came over, like, in the 1900s, they were jewelers and craftsmen and, like, hard workers, and they had skills and, like, all that shit. But immigrants coming now are, like, running fast food chains. Not, like, managing them, but just, like, working them.
You want to know the big word that goes
Nobody in
along with
America
that?
nobody in America has a craft or a skill now. There's no such thing as like a shoemaker anymore.
Right? Like,
I don't.
the only place you
Yeah.
can find someone who works on watches is in a fucking mall.
Works on
Kiosk.
watches is you can find that in like Austin or some hipster city.
Yeah. It's
But-
just really rare, yeah.
And the big word that goes along with that applies to everyone, entitlement.
Entitlement.
Everyone believes they're entitled to get
Word of
whatever
I
they
live in
want.
America, so I deserve happiness, but I'm not working. for
Yeah,
it.
I'm not gonna work for my happiness. I just want it to come to me.
Raising minimum wage is not going to help anything.
It will.
No.
Yeah,
Ooh,
They're-
debate.
all the
gonna
prices are
inflate.
just going to go up.
It's
They
gonna inflate
confiscate for
everything.
it.
That's
Shit.
like
It's
if we print more money, we're richer.
there's countries in like Europe with like 11 minimum wage, and it just
That's
It-
because they're actually rich.
minimum wage. All it does is supports like it. Minimum wage is supposed to be like the minimum amount of money needed to support
To
you
live and get by.
to live and get by.
Yeah.
But a
And
minimum,
I believe it's too low here because of all the.
It's too low because they don't get enough hours because there's too many fucking people here. Which brings me to a point. There should be an apocalypse just so we can weed out like 40% of the population in America.
That'd be sick.
What if you don't
that's what I think
survive?
China
What if
needs
you're the
that.
America
What
stays
do
the same, there's just 40% less people. That'd be fucking dope.
it's like the Holocaust.
What
for
if you're
people
one of
we
the
don't
40%? Because there's 5 of us here, so 2 of us would be gone.
No, not
Nick?
necessarily. Statistically, yes.
I'm not
but
going anywhere.
No, guys, we all have our own cars and like good houses to live in, and we go to school. We would be fine.
Yeah.
Wow, we're middle class. We're
Seriously,
good.
Like, we would honestly be fine if something like that.
It's the
happened.
lower class that would get knocked.
all I'm
out.
saying is the homeless
Yeah.
genocide
The
would
homeless.
not be a bad idea.
It kind of goes to the purge. You know, remember the purge? That's pretty much what the purge was, almost. It
Yeah, like
kind of
all-
eliminated the lower class.
All
And
the
then some
middle
middle
class
class
people.
died.
Yeah.
But
That
whatever.
movie sucked.
Clean up the
Fat
streets.
cock.
I'm
It
watching
really
that
did
movie
suck.
tonight.
It did suck. It's just, but it did kind of a point. You know, that's what happened to the homeless.
We
They
s-
would be eliminated.
The lineup that we saw that movie at a drive-in theater. The lineup that night was fucking terrible.
What was it?
It was Ted, The Purge,
What?
and
You don't like
the Neighborhood Watch or something like that.
You
Oh,
know,
Ted's
with
great,
that stupid
though.
alien
Ted is
movie.
really good.
Yeah,
You didn't like Ted?
Ted was all right, but The Purge and Neighborhood Watch was horrible.
Yeah, the
Neighborhood
purge
Watch was with Jonah Hill, right?
No, that was
no
with, like
Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn and Steve Carell, right?
No,
Or was it Ben Stiller?
Oh,
Ben
Jonah Hill was a
Ben
babysitter.
Stiller.
I always get them confused.
and that black British guy who
Yeah,
like, is the bad
Jamal
one.
or something, whatever they called him.
Yeah.
Shaggy. I'm joking.
Shaggy, yeah, easy.
Sorry, got me in the holler.
Shaggy.
Wasn't me.
Are you done?
I mean, for now, yeah.
That was the filler.
That was filler.
Wow. That was our segue.
Remix.
All right, Brady.
What?
What do you want to talk about?
Oh, what's funny? What's funny?
We lost
What's-
another plane.
What's
Oh yeah, we're not doing politics.
No, we can
Too
make up.
serious.
I never gave my 2 cents about
Oh, yeah.
America.
Yeah, true.
Oh, yeah.
Let's hear it.
Y'all got camels? Which we do, so I'm set.
Is it alright with America?
I'm set.
We're alright.
You're doing okay, America.
We're alright.
Weimaraner.
Wait, so if they're like actual camels in Middle East, but they didn't have camel cigarettes, what would you feel about that?
Let's send them some.
Oh shit, dude.
Send a care package of camels.
Ooh.
Dude, I would buy a carton. Just kidding.
I'd like to introduce a segment into this called If I Gave You. Okay?
Okay, if I gave you.
If I gave you $2 million to spend an entire week with Scott Stapp, the lead singer of Creed, and go on tour with him to every concert, would you do it?
Yes.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Some people pay to do that.
No, but you do, like, in the crowd.
Do I have to feed him?
You have to hang
You
out
have
with
to
him 24/7.
To feed
I'm
him
fine
airplane
with
style.
I would do that.
You have to feed him baby food airplane style.
Anything that, like, somebody says, I'll give you $1 million to do it, I'll pretty much do anything. You're
Alright.
set for life. You do that one
Would
thing.
you fuck? Wait, I got some. $500,000. They clone you momentarily. You have to fuck your own clone in the ass, but you also feel your clone's pain of the ass fucking.
Okay, that's...
So you're
what?
basically fucking yourself in the ass.
You thought about this hard.
$500,000.
Damn it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, the technology
I guess.
isn't there yet. So
You're
I don't
just
have to worry
fucking
about
yourself
it.
in the ass. I'd do that for $200,000.
You said
How about
5,000.
100,000?
I said $500,000.
Five-
You
oh,
can't
God,
become-
yeah.
You can't become
I
gay.
thought you said 5,000, and I was
5,000.
like,
I
yeah,
wouldn't. I think my minimum for that is
And
100,000.
you can't be called gay because
Dude,
you're just
that's-
pretty much
that's
masturbating.
I thought you said
Jesus.
5,000, and I was like, yeah, I guess I'd do that.
Wait, if someone who has sex with them, like if there's a hermaphrodite and they have sex with just themselves, are they gay or what? Or like, if no, wait, better question. If a dude has like a really flexible dick and he fucks
What?
himself in the ass, is he gay?
Yeah.
But what if he's into girls, but he just does that like by himself?
It means you like dick in your ass, too, so
Yeah,
that makes you gay.
That's
You're
true.
bi.
Yeah.
And you also like having
We
your
gotta
dick
think of a new, like, instead of bi,
Wait, can someone
trans, we need to think of a new
There's-
one for it.
trisexual? There's men, women, and yourself.
Okay, you're either bi, I don't know, it's getting out of control.
There's penises and vaginas.
Find your
There's
sexuality,
pansexual.
people.
Pansexual?
Yeah, they like believe the world is sexual or something like that.
They would, like, fuck a tree.
There's like sexual energy.
I mean, yeah,
There's
because
a whole
everything
tree.
everything that lives has to reproduce somehow. So, I mean, I guess having a sexual connection with everything makes sense, sort of.
You know, it'd be crazy
There's a
if
whole
someone
bunch of-
found a way to impregnate a tree and there was a tree-human hybrid.
Like that guy off Fallout.
Yeah,
What do you
Harold-
think porn will look like in 20 years?
Jesus.
I bet it's gonna
it's
be a
bad
shit
enough
show.
now. Oh, I saw cum snorting the other day.
It's getting out of control.
I think we've pretty much gone as far as we can with porn.
There's,
Have I
I mean,
Have
unless
I
it
seen-
starts turning sadistic and people like are turned on to really gory shit, which I don't think that's ever gonna happen.
That's only the Germans.
Yeah.
Did I ever send that picture to you guys a long time ago in the group message of the girl with the gaping butthole and it had Fruit Loops with milk inside of it?
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
what the hell?
What
do
if
you
porn was
find?
like that 20
This
years
is a
from now?
podcast.
Yeah,
This is family friendly.
we're trying to become accredited,
There are
Brady.
kids
There's a
listen to our
kid like
show.
40 feet from us
We're next to a
wearing a
playground.
bike helmet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're next to a playground with people walking their dogs and there's children playing.
Is that a husky?
That's a nice husky.
It is.
It's kind of
Jody
shitty
Husky.
to be a
Well,
husky owner in the South because you're subjecting your dog to really hot weather during the summer whenever they are built for cold weather.
They shed though.
Yeah, but not enough. They're a cold weather dog.
He looks happy.
Yeah, he does look
That's
good.
because it's winter.
You just blew up your argument, right? He looks happy. It's
He's having a
winter.
good time. That's probably like the perfect
We'll
weather
check
for
back
him,
in
too,
on
isn't
him
it?
in summer.
He's dead.
We'll have an update.
Update on Jody Husky.
You probably try to keep him inside more of the time, and if you got the air conditioner up high enough, you know, you
Nick,
don't really keep him.
I might be getting a new
outside
dog soon, and my mom is looking at this golden doodle, those golden retriever poodles, and I was like, oh my god.
My,
Ew.
one
Those
of
dogs
my
are dumb as
That
rocks.
sounds like
one of the
something your
girls
mom
that I
would
know
like.
has one.
Oh yeah. What?
One of the girls I know has one, and it smells like shit.
Yeah.
She's
dude,
also a cunt, so I don't go to her house often.
Brady, you can't say that. Feminists will get mad.
Cunt.
Oh no, you can't say a girl's a cunt.
Oh, you remember last
You can
podcast
say-
whenever I said it's okay to hit women if they had it coming?
No,
Rhett, back me up on this. If a woman since they want to be equal, if a woman punches you in the face, like is actively trying to fight you, you have the right to retaliate with a punch. It's not right, but it's not wrong.
Do you think feminists would
I'll
get...
kind of agree with that. Like, wait, it depends. You don't want to just punch her straight in the face.
So
Like,
say
push her away or something.
you with your body size right now, some 5'9", 140-pound female starts like punching you in the face and wants to fight you.
I am
You
not
can
gonna
punch her back.
That's not a woman.
That's not big. I'm not gonna do anything to her.
Well, how do y'all think feminists
gonna
feel
walk
about
away.
like fight scenes in movies between a guy and a girl? Like, whenever I see like a girl get punched on screen, at first I'm like, oh shit, he just punched a chick and they're fighting. But after like 2 seconds, I'm like, okay, it's a fight scene. Like they both are getting punched, and that's how fighting is.
That's too hard of a topic, so they'll avoid it.
They'll melt.
I bet every feminist's
Two
favorite
years.
movie is Kill Bill.
Yeah.
No,
Man.
okay, what if, like, it was our size in, like, 8th grade? Like, that's what size we were? And Ronda Rousey started beating the shit out of
Ronda
us.
Rousey could beat the fuck out of almost any man in the world.
That's
I know,
her.
but could we still punch her? Would that be okay with feminists? Would you think they'd be okay with that? Or they'd
Yeah,
still be
feminist, what you gotta fucking say about that?
Ronda Rousey's a UFC fighter, just in case
Struck
you
a
didn't know.
chord.
Yeah.
like, Ronda Rousey is, like, pound for pound the toughest chick out there.
She probably
Yeah.
appreciate it.
She
by
could
being
beat up
punched.
some of
She
the
probably gets off
featherweight
to getting punched in the
UFC
face.
men fighters,
She's like,
I
"Right,
bet.
punch me again,
Yeah.
do it
Hey,
again."
feminist, what if a woman gets off to getting punched in the face?
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah,
saw?
like Donkey Punch.
Yeah. Make
Like
comments.
she's into Donkey Punch.
Make comments, please. We want to hear them.
You know what I saw is gonna happen. I think.
Mm.
I think I saw it on Twitter, of course. But I think like Pacquiao and Mayweather are gonna fight.
Hey.
I don't really watch fighting or anything, but
Pacquiao
Pacquiao
Mayweather
would win.
15.
what do you win?
When we were like,
I think Pacquiao would still win. I'm still like, even though Mayweather knocked out Canelo last time, I think Pacquiao.
Dude, Mayweather has that weird style where he has, like, one hand, he has his left hand up above his face, and it's, like, kind of parallel, and then the other one he punches with. This one's, like, purely for blocking. Like, he just does that and, like, keeps it really tight, and then this
Yeah.
other one's
You
just,
know
A
like,
UFC fighter could beat his fucking ass if they got close enough.
You
Oh,
know what
yeah.
my dad was
Prize
saying
fighters, yeah.
about Mayweather? That Mayweather, he has so much money to the point where, he can pretty much make a fight for himself when, the other fighter, the opponent is not that strong.
and then take the
And
winnings.
kind of
from
take the winnings from that.
yeah, dude,
He has
he
the
makes,
money
like,
to do that.
he makes, like, 40 mil a fight just for showing up.
Pretty
He doesn't even
much.
have to fight, he just shows up and they give him 40
Last fight, he had Lil Wayne and Justin Bieber in his posse.
Yeah, he just wanted
Wow.
to
It's
piss me
the
off.
click.
Yeah, the
that.
click.
Fucking click. I think
Weezy and
Pacquiao should use his senatorial power to like get the fight in his country and then have it rigged. He could do that.
Yes.
That's the thing about being a Renaissance man. Dude.
I-
You can use all of your abilities.
I forget he's a
for
senator.
fun.
Or,
Yeah.
or something.
Do y'all watch
Pacquiao's-
UFC? Do y'all watch fighting?
No.
Mm,
Fighting's stupid. I think fighting's retarded.
Fuck you.
I think it's kind of gay.
I don't think it's fun to watch, but the people who do it, I definitely understand like the passion that like and the fun they get out of doing it.
I was
Hell
gonna
Yeah, I
ask who
understand
y'all's
that.
favorite fighter was, but not anymore.
Yeah, no, I
I
don't
know
like
shit
to
about
watch it because it's just like
I
a
don't even
fight
watch
scene.
football really. I kind of know like who's.
Now
really
you're a
good.
pussy.
Best fighters to watch are Anderson Silva and Joe Lozon, hands down.
I think Robert Loja's up there.
Anderson Silva, the fucking spider. And then Joe Lozon, pretty much every single fight Joe Lozon fights, he gets fight of the night bonuses for.
Damn.
Yeah, if in the UFC, you know how they pair like 5 fights together for one event? So they give you $50,000 if you get fight of the night.
Dude, that's what's up.
Yeah,
I
Joe
think that's what's
Lozon
up.
gets it pretty much every single fight because his fights are always interesting and really bloody.
Hell yeah. That's if I was a fighter, I would not even care if I won. I would just try to be like the most showy fighter and like impress the crowd the most.
Dude, do you
He
ever
only
see that?
fights
get
once a
ratings,
year
dude?
though. He only fights once a year. Joe
Oh,
Lozon.
wow.
Do you ever see that guy who like fucking he did a ninja move in the cage? He like ran up the cage and decked someone right here with the like he kicked him. He did a wall run and kicked him square on and got him. That was
Did it knock him out?
it knocked him like on the ground. He didn't get knocked out, but he was like stunned.
Yeah.
So then he got the advantage, and then
Very
eventually
true.
it eventually got knocked out. I think.
Yeah, we're steaming up this car here.
Blaze it.
420 blaze it.
All right. So
Potato
I
head.
think we've ranted about everything else.
Anybody else
Long
got any
enough.
topics?
We only went for 40 minutes.
Yeah, I know, but you
How
know,
long do y'all
we had a
usually go?
big 40 minutes of
A lot of
rant and scream and
This
hate.
was a good episode.
Rant and hate.
Yeah, dude, it was.
What else are we
Violence
gonna
and
talk
rape.
about?
Last episode seems so
Next
much
to a
longer.
playground. How long do y'all usually go?
I don't know, 50 minutes.
Last episode felt like 2 hours.
Yeah,
It did.
it was a long ass time.
Remember the first time when Nick got locked out of the room?
Cause his dad was my dad's a work of art.
No, we got locked into the
We got
room.
lucky.
Oh yeah, we did.
How'd that happen?
We were in. Okay, yeah, we were in my dorm, in the study lounge, and we fucking almost got locked in.
I don't even know how it happened, but it was an escapade.
Magical door.
There's a
An
ginger
escapade.
kid who lived on my floor. Who his name was fucking like Frizz. Or something.
Fritz. It was
it
Fritz.
was Frizz.
Oh, like Miss Frizz?
Yeah,
Miss Frizzle?
With the Frizz?
he got locked in
No
there one
way.
time for like a couple hours, and I took a video.
Couple
I
hours.
still have it actually, but we came back up there like we went to go do
It was
something
like
as
a zoo
floor,
animal.
and we went up there, and he was like banging on the door.
Oh my god.
He was awesome. I saw the video.
Y'all treated him like
You
a
know what?
zoo animal, dude.
So we're visiting
Gingers.
Midland right now, like all of our hometown, and I met some of my old friends last night. And apparently in 8th grade, I used to call like dumb people or like retarded people. I used to call them helmet bearers. In 8th grade.
That's all right. That's extremely.
Bad.
That's
Bad.
extremely racist.
Yeah, don't be
Racist.
racist.
And feminism. Feminists hate that shit too.
Yeah, there's retarded women.
You piss everybody off with retards
Except retards, which is funny.
because they don't know
Like
what you're talking
the-
about.
That's well, I mean seriously, like that's one of the one subjects where the people who it should offend, it offends everybody except the people it should offend.
Really.
They don't give a fuck about what we say. They're just happy as hell all the time for no reason. I would love to be.
We saw a disabled person in Target on the way here, and he was smiling.
That
and
dude
I
was
don't know why.
grinning, man.
That is-
Oh,
Yeah.
he was so happy.
Having a
to be
damn
talking.
good
He
time.
knew they were going to the Nerf gun section.
Dude, we went to the Nerf gun section.
Yeah,
That was awesome.
It was a grand old time.
All
it
right.
is very steamy.
So episode 4 was a total failure. I don't think this will ever come out. And
Then we
Hey,
keep
hey,
going
hey,
with it.
thanks for having me though.
Thanks for having
It was
yeah,
a good
Reddit,
time.
it was nice to see.
I enjoyed being here.
Man,
And-
it's always awesome to get a star on the podcast, like
Rhett
Toby
Hodden
Maguire.
it, everybody. Rhett Hodden.
No, we got Toby.
Turntable rep.
Toby Maguire.
Turn-
Toby Maguire.
Toby
I
Maguire.
tried to get away
Round of
from my
applause
busy
for Toby
schedule.
Maguire.
Thank you.
Spider-Man was great, kind of.
Thank you. I moved on to the Gatsby.
Good
Okay,
B-list
bye.
movie.
Bye.
Bye!